Welcome to the Jet Command family. Today, we're going to explore the world's top 10 fighter jets. But let me say this right from the start. This is not just a ranking video. This is about opening the doors to a legend written in the skies of aviation history. Because behind every jet lies more than just a machine. It represents a nation's power, technology, and its message to the world. We are here. Now, let's think together. What truly makes a fighter jet powerful? Is it speed alone? No. Is it maneuverability? Critical, but not enough. What about radar stealth? Yes, it's a game changer in modern warfare, but on its own, it doesn't guarantee victory. Real power comes from the combination of all these factors. A jet becomes a legend only when it can keep its pilot alive, detect and strike the enemy first, and complete its mission even under the harshest conditions. That's why, while building this list, we didn't just look at numbers on paper. We considered speed, range, and climb rate, weapon systems and versatility, electronic warfare and stealth capabilities, survivability and durability in real combat, and of course, the cost-to-performance ratio. Because history has shown us time and time again, a jet that looks perfect on paper might not last even a few minutes in the battlefield. Yet, sometimes an older jet, when flown by the right pilot, can rise far above its era. So get ready. This list is full of surprises. Some aircraft you thought were untouchable legends might rank lower than you expect. And others, jets you may have never even heard of, could rise shockingly close to the top. And remember, at the very top sits a jet so advanced, so terrifying, that just hearing its name keeps its rivals awake at night. When you see it, you'll think to yourself, this is the true ghost of the skies. So buckle up, because we're about to dive in. Number 6, the FA-18 Super Hornet. And here we are at number 6. Standing tall is the true king of the U.S. Navy's skies, the FA-18 Super Hornet. Some argue that the French Rafale is superior, but that's a misleading comparison. Because the Super Hornet is not just another rival from Europe. It's the backbone of U.S. carrier aviation, the iron fist of the American Navy striking across the oceans. Let's start with its versatility. The Super Hornet can carry an enormous variety of weapons. From air-to-air missiles to laser-guided bombs, from cruise missiles to deadly anti-ship missiles, this jet can adapt to virtually any mission. Rafale may be versatile, yes, but remember, Rafale was not originally designed this way. The FA-18, on the other hand, was born to be multi-role at its very core. Another critical factor, its radar system. The AN/APG-79 AESA radar on the Super Hornet outperforms its European rivals by at least 60% in detection range and scanning power. This means the Hornet can live by the golden rule of aerial combat. See first, shoot first. And in modern warfare, that single advantage often decides who survives. And then, durability. The Super Hornet has been tested relentlessly on aircraft carriers, through storms, harsh deck landings, and punishing catapult launches. And yet, it endures. Despite the Navy's rough handling, it has proven itself time and again as a jet that simply doesn't quit. That's why many call it not just a fighter, but the guardian angel of the seas. But remember, this is only number 6. As powerful and reliable as the Super Hornet is, the jets waiting ahead on this list are faster, stealthier, and even deadlier. So don't blink, because the next aircraft is one that not only shattered speed records, but also changed the very balance of the skies.